So, as you can see, it's raining, and it would be raining because I have therapy today. And it's been like 2 months. No, it's actually been longer than that. It's been a while since I've seen my psychiatrist. So, it's always weird, like if I'm being honest, it's just always weird to go and see my psychiatrist because it's not that I dislike him. That's not the point. It's just we haven't really connected, like it's not really, which I don't even know if that is a thing, but I don't really have a strong connection with him. But, he's a good doctor. So it's always a little weird, but I'm going because that's what I need to do to make sure that I stay healthy. And I thought that I would take you guys along with me because maybe somebody was thinking about going to therapy, or maybe somebody didn't know that they could go to therapy, and I'm headed in now, as you can see. And I'm trying to be incognito and not film too much because, I got to protect myself. And so you guys are about to see what a psychiatrist's office. I guess this is really like a center for adults, like a mental health center for adults. And I am in the waiting area. Y'all saw Steve Jobs over there, and I'm trying to show y'all a little bit, and then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna kick my feet up and wait patiently for him to come and get me. And this is me leaving therapy, still alive, still intact, still sane. And he gave me my ordinance, which is my prescription for my medicine. So y'all stay tuned because I'm about to get real personal and real deep. Hey everybody. I feel like when you have that feeling I don't know if anyone has ever felt this, but I have a feeling of knowing that I'm about to do something that's going to change my life, change lives. I just have this feeling, and God put it on my spirit, so I just had to share that. So let's get into this video. So basically, guys, for those of you that, if you hear my child screaming, it's because he's playing the game, and I'm allowing him to, because he won't bother me if he's doing that. So if you hear him screaming, that's that. He's okay. So basically, for those of you that have been following the Dream Fam, then you guys know that I suffered from severe depression for the past 3 years, basically. I've had moments of depressive episodes throughout the last 3 years. And every time I've taken a break, that's basically what I've been dealing with. I've already said this before. And I feel like I want to talk about this perspective of what I went through, because I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So this video, I'm going to talk about everything that happened to me, what I went through from the medical perspective, professional help, all of the episodes, the symptoms, everything I felt. And then I want to talk about my treatment. And I feel like I should do this first because mental health is a very, very serious, severe, important part of life in your health. It's very serious. And I feel like sometimes people, regardless of your religion, because I'm going to give my testimony after this video, but sometimes when it comes to mental health, you need a professional to intervene to help you get on the right path medically, like with your mental health. And I feel like, so that's why I'm going to talk about my medical perspective of what happened to me. So that way, if anybody else is dealing with something similar or knows someone that's dealing with something similar, they can really take the proper steps to get better and get healthy. So I'm going to give you guys the summary because I've already talked about this for the people that know what I've been through. And I just, I'm not dwelling. So I'm going to give you guys the summary, the short version, so that way we can get on to the good stuff. So basically, I'm sorry. I look real good. I'm sorry. Okay, this is serious. Okay. So basically, in 2020, I wrote it down because God was like, girl, this is important. You do not need to wing anything. You need to know what you're talking about. So I bought receipts. I got the receipts. I got it. So in 2020, I had my first depressive episode. And it was really, really hard. It was the first time that I had ever dealt with depression. So you guys know I got off of YouTube, and I basically, to give you guys a short version because I'm not going to go on long, I've had 4 hospitalizations. Like, I've been in the hospital 4 times because of my illness. Well, depressive episode. I'm not, I don't own any of this. So anyway, let me not get too religious. So I went to the hospital 4 times, and this is going to maybe be a shock to some people, but I got to be honest and vulnerable and open. I've had 2 suicide attempts. And I say that because that's what they called them when I went into the hospital. But for me, how I felt, because I'm sure other people can relate, is I didn't want to die. I just wanted the thoughts, the feelings to stop. And each suicide attempt, I've taken pills, not a lot, not like enough to kill me. No, I know everybody's going to be like, no, Sam, don't worry, y'all. But this is just to let people know that you are not alone. And everybody goes through stuff in life. Everyone is dealing with something in their life. And that's why I always say, be kind, because you really never know what somebody else is going through. So how I live my life is, and I've always done this, but now I just do it intentionally. I spread joy and love and laughter because that is my superpower. I'm getting emotional. And I'm not when I go into all of that, that's the testimony video. This is not that video. This is the get some help to help your life video. So I got on antidepressant, and what happened to me was I would be on antidepressant, and then when I would start to feel better, I would stop taking it because I was this person that didn't like medicine. I didn't like it. There was a stigma around it, especially in the Black community. I just didn't want to take it. So every time I would feel better, I would stop. And lo and behold, some time would go by, and then I would find myself slowly headed back down. And I had to get to a place where I was like, you know what? The medicine is helping me. Like, I need the medicine. I need the medicine to facilitate me to going in the right direction, to get out of this and to help me to get my life back on track. So I had to come to that realization. Now that I have taken my medication is a priority. I take my medication every night. And by the way, I used to be on a lot of medication. Like, they used to give me stuff for anxiety, stuff to sleep, the antidepressant. Like, I had a lot of pills. I used to go home. I remember going home to Miami and like bringing out my pills, and my mama just looking like,
like trying not to show no expression because she loved me, but I could see she like, what? But yeah, so, but now I'm happy to say that I am only on antidepressant. That is it. She's by the grace of God. And if anybody knows anything about, I'm sure anybody, we do have like healthcare workers and doctors in this community. I love y'all. They'll tell you that, antidepressant, I'm okay with that. Like if God see fit that I have to take antidepressant for the rest of my life, which I hope not. I mean, my doctor already talked about stopping after 1 year. But if so, I'm okay with that. What else? I did have therapy, but I'm filming this video way after I had therapy. But I do go to therapy with a psychiatrist, and I don't see him that often because I just, we both feel like I'm at a place now where I don't need to talk to him as frequently as before. But when I was in a bad place, I was going to therapy like like maybe once every week or once or 2 weeks. Like it was frequent enough because I needed just to get myself. For me, I feel like for therapy, I feel like a lot of times when you start therapy in the beginning, it saves you just because it makes you get up and get out of the house. If you are a person that suffered from severe depression like I did, I would like stay in the house and in the bed. I didn't want to see nothing. I didn't want to do anything. I would wake up, look, get dressed with the strength I had, take my babies to school, come back home and get in the bed. And be in the bed until it's time to go get my babies. Like it was really bad. And what I find is that once I start to take the medicine, it takes a while. It's not like an instant fix, but gradually it starts to feel like I have an option. As opposed to when I'm in a bad place, I don't have the option to choose to get up and wash my face or brush my teeth or, run or walk or cook myself. So I don't have the option. But when I take the medicine, what I find is that it gives me the option. It's still hard. It's still very hard. It's people that can take medication, antidepressant, and if you still don't push yourself, you will take the antidepressant and still feel bad. But I noticed that there's a shift that happens once I take the medication after a while that gives me the option to say, you know what? I'm tired of laying in this bed. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do something. And that's happened every time I've gone down and come back up. It's been the same story, the same procedure, path, whatever you want to call it. So I'm an advocate for medication. I know there's a stigma around it, but in some cases, you need to seek professional help. I just want to basically sum it up to tell y'all that I am on the other side of depression. I know that y'all have heard me say that before. And I've heard myself say it before. And I feel down deep in my heart that I've went through what I went through and I'm on the other side of it. I'm confident in myself and in my God that if for whatever reason I ever get into a dark place, I'll get out of it like I always have and like I always will. I am loving life. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You are not alone. There is so much life to live. I know sometimes it could feel like we're at the end. We've reached our peak. We're done. We can't do it anymore. We're tired. It's too hard. You feel alone. You feel isolated. You feel terrible. I know. Trust me, I know. But you have to believe always, no matter how bad it is and how bad you feel, you have to always believe that there is something on the other end of your testimony, because that's all it is. It's just a test. And you have to show up for yourself. to pass that test. You have to believe, you have to show up for yourself, you have to do what you need to do. That's why I say that sometimes you have to seek a professional, because sometimes God is not, I'm not gonna say you're not enough, because that is not true. But sometimes to get your mind to a place where you can hear God, you have to get professional help. You have to talk to somebody. You have to let somebody know what's going on with you. You cannot be shut up in them dark rooms thinking that it's just gonna get better, accepting it, and just thinking that this is how it's supposed to be, because it's not. There's so much light. There's so much light in this life, in this world, in your heart. Like there's so much light outside. And I know this is part of my testimony video, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit because God put it in my spirit to give y'all a little bit. Hold on, let me have a drink of water before I I'm crazy. God has really been like revealing to me my purpose and why he has blessed me with this platform, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know why I was doing this, or what I was doing when I started this YouTube channel. But now, today, March 1st, 2024, I can tell you that I know why God has given me this platform. He's given it to me so that I can spread love and joy, and he made me go through what I went through so that I could have compassion and sympathize and understand what some of you may be going through. And you can see me and you can feel that I know what you went through and what you've been through and what you're going through. And you can feel that I know. And you can look at me and say, oh, there's a chance that I can get to the other side. There's a chance that my life will be good again, will feel good again. There's the chance that the light will shine on me again. That's what I want y'all to see. And that's what God wants you all to see. So that's what he's put on my spirit. And that's why he's blessed me with this platform. And that's why y'all keep coming back. It's not me. It's me. It's me. But it's God. You know, it's God. It's me. It's why you keep coming back. It is why you gonna keep coming back. So that's it, y'all. That's it for today. Testimony. That's the video you want to see. Because if you thought that I said something on this video, oh, you wait until I give my testimony. Because that's a whole nother, that's something different. I just gotta say before we get off this, natural hair, natural face, no, I got a little bit of makeup on, but nothing, real teeth, real eyes. I got the fake nails, but that's okay. Real little booty, real little booty. It's little, but it's real. Real, I just want to say that. Like, I just want to let everybody know that it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to love yourself, and it's okay to accept yourself the way that God made you. Ooh. Tune into the testimony video. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Blow up them comments. I want y'all to tell me that y'all love me, that y'all love God, and that I'm helping somebody. Just tell me that I'm helping somebody. That's all I want to know. That's all. I just need confirmation. I just need somebody to give me confirmation that I'm helping somebody, okay? That's all I need. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Mwah!